Hello, Warriors of Light. Welcome to another video where we're going to go over patch 6.5 announcements. I'm going to skim through this, just going over what we've seen, what has been announced, and everything like that. Just give my opinions on it, and yeah, to see what we're getting in 6.5. Just in case you guys haven't seen it yet, you probably have because this video is kind of late. But hey, if you guys want to give you my thoughts and everything that's coming out. The first news here is 6.5, Growing Light. Very interesting name. I'm very curious, just so you guys know, with because I don't think this is spoilers, but if you're not an Endwalker, what will happen to Zero? I'm very curious if you guys want to comment down below. What do you think is going to happen to Zero? Because I didn't see Zero in that new trailer, but we didn't get the extended trailer yet for the next expansion. So maybe. But I'm a little bit worried. Because I like Zero. Hopefully we get to see more Zero. Hopefully. Or at least that she's around. One or two. But anyways, so yeah, part 1, they're releasing early October. So this is going to come out before FanFest then? I think so, right? And then our next one, part 2, is in mid-January. Which, if we think about it, mid-January and the next expansion is supposed to be summertime. That could be like a 5-month gap, right? Yeah, February, March, April, May. I mean, I don't know, June. You know, if they're thinking June, maybe June. We'll have to see. So that could be a very long gap of not much happening. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyways, that is what has been announced here. And so yeah, we got part 1 early October. So that's gonna be before FanFest, but I think we're gonna get, I think it's this next slide here, right? So this next slide right here. So yeah, we get 6.5 early October, which is in between. Yeah. This. Then I guess they're gonna announce 6.51 here. Oh no, 6.51 is gonna be late October. So I guess the next FanFest is just more for the expansion, I'm guessing. So I'm new to this with the live FanFest stuff. So because this is part 1, and then part 2 was supposed to be mid-January. I guess this is when we'll get part 2, right? So yeah, I think this is when we'll get part 2 is in January. So the FanFest for the Europe one must be just for the expansion then. I don't think we're going to get too much anything new for the main game. At least that's my thoughts. But anyways, we'll continue on here. I'll skim through. Like I said, I'm just kind of skimming through. We got obviously new MSQ stuff coming. Oh yeah. Yoshi P did make a joke here where that Y'shtola is going to look a lot better. Well, not really a joke, but you know, she's going to look a lot better in the new graphical update, which, hey, that's a plus, right? And there's Zero. This is the big one. Zero is going to be in the first, which is going to be very interesting. I'm not really sure why they're going to the first. But I imagine Zero is going to... I'm very curious how Zero is going to think about this. Especially talking with... more people. But yes, then we get obviously the Endwalker Tribal Alliance quests. We're getting some new quests here. Which the Tribal Alliance quests I haven't. So I done like the Hippo one. The only ones I haven't done are like all the crafting ones. I've done all the battle ones, but I'm not gonna be able to do this actually when this one comes out. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. And then they got the Tantra's Grand Endeavor, which they just showed us some like random pictures here. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do Tantra's Grand Endeavor yet. I haven't touched it yet. I'm kind of on a leveling binge right now with all my characters, but yeah. And we're gonna get some more Hildebrand further adventures. They even said in Dawn Trail. Dude, I'm just making sure I'm not saying Dawn Trial. I don't know why, but it's just stuck there. Dawn Trail. They said that we're even gonna get more Hildebrand. So Hildebrand's gonna continue for a while, I guess. which is fine, I guess. The only thing, like, I'm kind of a little disappointed with the relic weapon, but maybe they just want you to farm roulette, so the roulette grind will be going probably for a while, especially if people are collectors like me who want to get all the relics. I know, I'm crazy, but I'm a collector. I'm a collector. So, yeah, so yeah, I got to do a lot of roulettes to get all those tomes and stuff like that. But the only reason I'm disappointed is it just seems boring. I would rather more. I kind of wish that they had like Stormblood fates. That's been the thing I've been going for. I like going out and doing, especially even older content. I think it makes the content even more. But maybe they'll do it the next expansion where the next relic they will be doing that. But then again, we might get a Basha area, and it might be tied to that. But I don't know. I thought they might have tied this one. So yeah, here's the Mandrill weapons right here. Yeah, I was wishing that they would tie it to like Stormblood fates and stuff like that, because I don't know, is there? I don't know, because I haven't done all the other relics. I don't know if is there anything tied with like Stormblood fates or something like Stormblood things to go do there to keep those areas kind of busy too. I'm not sure, because I love the idea of going to older zones and doing things that are part of like the end game. I think it's just a good idea to keep the world busy. You know, it gives you like when I did the Shadowbringers one, it was nice that I could go to Heaven's Ward and do the fates, or I can do Baja. It's just nice. I always like the idea that you use the whole world. That's one thing I wish WoW would do more. Hopefully they go that route, but 14 does an amazing job of like using the whole entire world that they have for certain things. So that's why I'm a little disappointed with the way this relic is. It's just roulettes. It's just, I feel like roulettes are busy as it is. I don't know why, but it is what it is. They're going to stay busy now because literally you just have to grind tomes. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're doing more of the Hildebrand stuff like that. Let's see if we can skip a little bit ahead here. Okay, so we got the Unreal trial part here, which we are getting Thordan, which kind of feels, I wouldn't say it doesn't feel weird, it's just like, because we had an ultimate, so we're getting a lot of like Thordan. Whatever, this is pretty cool. This should be a cool, fun Unreal. I really like this fight in general. I think he's really, really cool. But yeah, so he's going to be the new Unreal, which is pretty cool. All right, we'll go, so yeah, right here, new Unreal. And then the next is the Alliance raid. So very excited. This is probably my most excited thing about 6.5. I really like the Alliance raid. I think this is my favorite Alliance raid out of every expansion. I've really enjoyed the theme of it with the gods and everything like that. The music has been awesome. I've loved everything about the Alliance raid. I'm very excited to see what this one looks like. So yeah, I cannot wait to see. But yeah, he's showing some screenshots here of what here. It just looks really nice. There's a bunch of light and everything like that. Very, very nice. So yeah, and then duty support. So this is kind of interesting. This is gonna like free him up. I feel like this is gonna free him up because now Stormblood is completely done. You can play through the whole game, at least all the dungeons, through solo play. I think the only thing you cannot do is some of the boss trials you have to do. But I think eventually they're going to do that. So eventually they're going to get to the point where you can literally play through the whole MSQ as a single player game, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's optional. It's nice. And I get that, like, if you're new to the game and you're like, well, wouldn't that just be easier to do the solo play instead of grouping up with people? No, to tell you the truth here, the solo play is a lot slower than running with people. If you're like trying to level, like if you want to like level fast or whatever, yeah, run with people, because the solo is much slower. I'm just saying, if you're doing like XP grinds or anything like that, definitely 100% run with people. It is a lot faster. But it's cool that you have the option. And sometimes you just want to go run the thing or whatever, like especially your DPS can help you queue time. I still think it's faster, depending on queue times, I guess, but still think it's faster just the run with people. But this is cool. This is finally done, and this should give them more free time for. This should give them more free time, like that they don't have to do this anymore. Like they can check it off their list. It's done, and now they can focus on other content in the game. So I think that is very, very nice. So let's go a little bit ahead here to see what is next. Like I said, I'm just kind of like skimming through this. Yeah, they're showing off like who will be your teammates in some of these dungeons. I think it's a cool design that they're doing it. Everything like that. So yeah, variant criteria dungeon. We're getting a third one, which this one's going to be, you know, I really like the variant criteria dungeons. I haven't finished the newest one yet. I'm still going through it. I'm going to be making a lot of guide videos on it. Just like I did the first one. I just fell behind a little bit with, you know, FanFest and ExileCon happening. And then I had a friend over for a few days. So I didn't get like, that's why I'm behind in a lot of these videos. Hey, nothing against Box or anything like that. It's just, I want, you know, we were just hanging out, chilling. Had a great time, but now we're getting these videos done. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get more this. You don't have to complete the last two. These are just like optional, like fun things. And yeah, it should be a good time. They're showing off what it looks like. It's like this island. We're on very, very islands, you know. The next expansion is very beachy. This one's very beachy. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. I like this form of content. I think the variant and all that is very good. And I've done a little bit of the criteria part, but I still need to do the first criteria and this one for obviously, you know, getting the mounts and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to farm it. So I'm going to have to find some people that do want to farm it. Hopefully I can find some. But yeah, and then we're gonna do some job adjustments, but he said that it's just gonna be very small just because they're doing big job adjustments for the next expansion. So there won't be too much of that. We got PvP updates. This one's kind of big. I'm a PvP guy. I like the PvP in 14. I know every time I watch this, people are snoozing. You know, I always see the snooze emotes. Oh, the PvP. You know, I like it. I like that they're putting a lot of work into it, and they should. The only thing is I want team Q. Please, Yoshi P, give us team Q. Please. Give us a 2s and 3s Q. Please. 2s and 3s rank Q is what I want. Even the custom, even normal matches, I feel like you should be able to be able to team up. I think it would go a long ways. I think a lot of people would play. It's just nice to play with friends. I still love solo queue. I think solo queue and then 2s and 3 queue is what should happen. But I get it. They're worried that the player base for PvP is too small, I'm guessing, maybe. But I think 2s and 3s could pop off, especially it could be fun with friends and stuff like that, because a lot of people like I said in the last video that it would be nice. There's so many people that are kind of like newer to the game, and they're like, oh, I want to play PvP with you and, you know, like rank up. It'd be fun, but it's like, well, we can't. There's only solo rank. It's like, we need team rank really bad. Really bad. I think we need team rank really, really bad. So, but yeah, then there are changes to the season. The 6.5 season 8 will run through 6.48 and scheduled for launch on August 8th until patch 6.51. So yeah, and this is gonna be the new series. I recommend. I just finished my series for 6.4, but yeah, we'll have to wait for 6.5. But yeah, we are getting some updates. Oh, I went a little too far. So yeah, we're gonna get new minimap and UI adjustments, which is cool. We're gonna get another arena, which is cool, which that makes what, 5 arenas now? So that's good variety. I'm just hoping next expansion, can we get a new battleground mode or the team queue? I mean, I guess there's still hope that the next expansion there might be 2-3 queues, because all we got for the expansion update was PvP updates. That's all they said. They didn't say anything else. They said PvP updates. So hopefully there's still hope, maybe. All right, maybe. Yeah, the Red Sands, this looks very interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on here, because we have the blue flag. This looks like the starting area, right? And then you go over here. And then you have your, you know, the one zone here. Right, this is the starting, that's where you cap it. And then there's all the way starting here, cap here. And then, but you have these like weird layouts, but like there's like this open sand thing. I wonder if it's like sinking sand. I was just really confused with like what's over here. I don't know. There's like flags over here too. But yeah, I don't know. Very interesting arena, but hey, I'm down. I like that they're still not giving up on PvP and they're trying to, you know, but I just think we need some other things. Island Sanctuary updates. So yeah, more Sanctuary ranks and visions. New gathering area in the wilds, new materials, craftable items, all the bunch animals. Now Yoshi P did ask the crowd, what do you guys want? I think it's right here. Yeah, he's got his ear up right now. He's asking, and everyone wants more storage area for animals, which they should, especially if you're a collector. Because you can only have 20, and I think there's way more, like, you want to call them shinies, right? That you can go capture shinies, and you can't, I don't even think you can put all of them in your farm. So, yeah, it would definitely be nice to get more, just to show off, like, your shiny collection. So yeah, hoping for that, and he said he would report it to the team, so that's cool. But yeah, I think definitely, I love Island Sanctuary. I think it's an awesome, like, chill kind of vibe they can do. Even though I don't really chill, I go ham. I try to get all the stuff so I can make the videos and everything like that. I made guides every time. I go pretty ham on this, and I try to get to max rank pretty quick. I wonder if we're gonna get to 20 ranks on this. I wonder. So, but yeah, we get more ranks, more visions. But there's something new here. This is a new item here too that you can put in here. It's kind of like a church or something like that. It's a little different island vibe, but yes, you can get that. This is the new shiny pet, if you want to say it, that you can collect. So you can have those, which is kind of funny. But yes, and then we get more Island Sanctuary. We get these favors, which is going to be interesting. Completion of the 6.5 Sanctuary progress. So I'm going to guess 20 ranks is the final. That's my guess. I could be wrong. It could be 18 or anything, but I'm going to guess it's probably 20. They didn't say how high it would be go. But yeah, so something when you finish it that you're going to unlock this like feature. At least that's my understanding. Individual requests for handicrafts production. I wonder if, so yeah, and you're supposed to get a new, yeah, you get a new special token tradable for exclusive rewards. So I wonder what rewards we're going to get. So it's kind of like something you can, maybe it's like a continuous thing. After you finish your island or whatever, the rank 20, that maybe, I wonder if they'd like do buildings and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. If they add extra, like, you need different ways to customize your island. Now they did where we can put stuff on the island now, which makes it way better, way better. It'd be cool to get more building things to make them look different or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, this is cool. I'm really curious what the special tokens tradable for, what rewards we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, I'm very excited. And then we get the Fall Guys collaboration, which is a 6.5x. It is coming to the Gold Saucer, which I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be, I'm really curious what the rewards are going to be or whatever, but I don't know. This should be a lot of fun. It's a fun thing. It fits in the Gold Saucer as well. I would have never guessed that we were going to get a Fall Guys collaboration. But hey, why not, right? So pretty excited for that. Then we get some new updates. We get a new custom delivery, which I've been working on these lately. Getting very close to finishing them, or I should say catching up. But yes, she is the new custom delivery. So we will have a new one there. And definitely be working on that one. But yeah, they were trying to see who was this person from the story, which I love that Yoshi P is doing this. I love how Yoshi P is so like friendly with all the fans and stuff like that. It's a cool moment. That person will always remember that moment, and that is what is important in life. So awesome for Yoshi P, them doing that. I think that's awesome. Margaret, yeah, Margaret is the new one. I would have never got that. So, hey, I'm just terrible at remembering names in general. So, the ethereal reduction function for collectibles, green dot indicators of newly logged fish in the fish guide, which I think is good. I haven't messed with fishing too much. So, yeah. This is a huge one. This one right here is very big. The ability to store optional items in the armory, which is awesome. I think that's a great change to the game. So I very much like that one as well. So this is a pretty big change because like it's like, what was the point of having it? I just wonder how much like optional items we can. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, like, well, you know, what it looks like. But this is a huge one. The crowd cheered for this one. That is for sure. Aisle restrictions. So this one is I have it going on 2x speed, so it's kind of funny looking at people clapping like crazy. For Duty Roulette Alliance Raid based on level. This is gonna be very interesting. I think it's a good change overall, personally. Because I don't know how many times I've done freaking Crystal Tower. It's always Crystal Tower, Crystal Tower. So now it's on eye level restrictions for Duty Roulette. So whatever your base level is the one that you will get. So I think this is a good change overall. I don't think I'll mess with times too much, but hey, I don't know, we'll have to see. I think it's a good change overall, though. I'm excited for it. It's like, man, I always get Crystal Tower. Always. I'd say like 80% it's that one out of all the roulettes that I get. Then yeah, option to teleport destination by expansion. I think this is a good change. I think it's nice. I'm probably going to use this, honestly. I just know the areas from expansions, but you can say either way. You can use either one, right? So you can use the old format or this format. They're just giving you an option. And then we got a new trial mount reward. This is the big one. I need to get this. But yes, if you collect all the ones from Endwalker, this is the final one you get. I think this one's really cool. You get carried by a dragon on a chair, so I think that's awesome. So yeah, it's cool. But I am nowhere near that, and I still have to get the other ones from the other expansions. So yeah, and then the free trial, you know, it's going to include, so coming with the release of 6.5, this is huge. This is so much content for free. If you guys are like debating on trying Final Fantasy 14, like just do the free trial and like literally you got, this is like thousands of hours. And someone said that you should be able to do an ultimate now for free. So, because I think that was in Stormblood, the first ultimate. So, hey, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of content. A lot of content. I haven't done any ultimates yet, so I haven't started that grind yet. I'm just doing other things in the game. And then I show the coming thing again. I think this might be it for our video, because all they did then was items. Yep. So yeah, then they just showed like items you can get in the game and everything like that, which, you know, they usually do this. Where like, hey, this is the new store items and merch, and I think they had a record player in here and stuff like that. But yeah, that is the overall 6.5 patch that they showed us. Pretty good stuff. I would say this is kind of lighter though than most. I guess we'll have to see what like part 2 is, if what we're gonna get for part 2. Because I don't know, it's good changes overall. I'm just wondering, might be a long wait until the next expansion. I'm still gonna go hard. I still have insane amount of content to go through. As I guess I'm not that new of a player. I'm like 2 years in, I think now, because I played at 5.4 as when I started the game. So, but I still have like, I haven't touched Rika. There's plenty of things for me to do, in the game. So, because I like, you know, I'm going for all the achievements and everything like that. I got plenty of things to do. I'm not that worried. I'm just wondering for people that have been playing the whole time that, you know, I don't know, might just be a long wait, but might not. I don't know. But overall, I'm excited. More criteria dungeons, more, we get, you know, the relic stuff, the Island Sanctuary stuff is gonna be really fun to do. Probably gonna be a pretty long grind. The last 4 levels was pretty long. That's cool. I just love that 14 does, you know, they add things. They keep developing things as they go. So like, I think even Island Sanctuary will probably get updates even next expansion. I like that. I like that they always add like, here's a little bit over here, a little bit over here, a little bit over here, a little bit over here. Even though it might not be for everyone. I mean, no content is for everyone, right? But it's cool that they spread it out and they still continuously update things. Even in the old part of the game, they are too. So, but yeah, I just love that about 14. Well, at least I came from WoW. WoW never really did that. Like 14 is evergreen content. I'm not trying to. The reason why I compare it with WoW's is because WoW's the one I put my most game time in, and I've known very much. But that was one of the things that drove me away from WoW, was that they just didn't update other things and kind of killed the old world. And I don't know, it felt less of a world and more of just a seasonal game. So I like 14 doesn't do that. And yeah, so this is my my thoughts about 6.5. I'm excited for it. New PvP series. There's gonna be, like I said, there's plenty of things for me to do. I will be busy until the next expansion, 100%. Like right now, I'm trying to level all my characters to 90. That is kind of my goal right now that I'm going to work on. Because I've always had that expansion goal. I want to do that before the next expansion comes out. They have all the characters to 90, so we are working on that right now. So if you guys want to check out my stream, twitch.tv/oldish22, that's what I'll be doing that, even though we do have a PoE league coming out in a few weeks, or a couple weeks. And obviously I'll be diving into that, but still playing 14 as well. I kind of play both, but yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button if you made it this far, and comment down below. What are your thoughts overall on 6.5? Are you hyped? Are you like, it's okay? Or like, I don't know, is it bad? I don't know. I'm curious, what are your thoughts about 6.5 and all the announcements at FanFest? So yeah, comment down below. Make sure to hit the sub button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So yeah, hit that sub button. I'd appreciate it a lot. And if you guys like anime by any chance, there's a lot of anime behind me, and video games, everything's my nerd wall. Make sure to check out our anime podcast at Because Anime. You can find it at like Spotify or YouTube, any pretty much podcast app, like iTunes, anything, you can find it there. It's called Because Anime. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out as well, that'd be awesome. But anyways, thank you all for watching. It's your old man here, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.